What's up, everybody? Listen, after 15 years in the consulting and coaching space, I've been able to actually map down what are the 5 distinct levels in the entrepreneurial journey. I want to share those with you. I'm going to break them down a little bit, and then I'm going to come back and talk about level number 1. There's something that I wrote about in level number 1. There's one particular word in the professional level number 1 that if you use it, it's actually killing the value of everything that you do. Just one word. One single word kills the value of everything that you're trying to do. And today, we're going to take care of that. But before we go there, I want to break down a little bit about the 5 levels so that you understand what they are. Now, there's a link somewhere around me. You get a free copy of the book. I already printed it. It is on my nickel. All I want to do is for you to cover the shipping and handling, and I'm going to send it to you. Okay, so let's break that down. Level number 1, this is the professional level. This is where you actually testing out your voice, and you're testing out your offer, you're testing out your value. This is where you're just getting started. You're probably just by yourself. You're probably, from $0 to $50,000. That's where you're at in level number 1. Level number 2 is crucial because this is the self-employment level. This is where it starts to get interesting. This is where the structure begins for what could be the future of your business. This is where you're building simple systems and you're delegating or starting to delegate menial tasks. Then level number 3, the small business owner. This is where you start learning the management skill that you need. This is where structure starts to meet the freedom that you're really looking for, and where you're focusing is in delegation and systems. This is where you're working on this particular level. Then level number 4, this is where you really want to get to. This is the entrepreneurial level. This is where you start to become the leader. This is that level where leadership, growth, and vision get to collide. Okay, this is where we're all striving to get to. So in level number 4, we're focusing on self-development, getting better. We're focusing on strategic growth and the culture of what it is that we're creating. Then level number 5, this is the visionary. This is the CEO, and this is the founder's level. This is where legacy, vision, and true freedom actually start to begin. This is where you focus on capital, culture, growth, and how to scale your business. Now, each one of those has 10 characteristics, and I'm going to break them all down in the book. Okay? Each one of them, you're going to learn what are the primary goals that you need to focus on in order to be able to completely annihilate that level and move on to the next level. What are the essential skills that you need to have? What is that mindset shift that you need to have as well in order to be able to go from one level to the next? The common mistakes that you need to avoid. This is critical for you to understand. Now, you're also going to discover, what are the warning signs that you're getting stuck at a particular level, because it happens a lot. Let me tell you, it happens a lot. Unless somebody's out there from the outside to point, hey, you're stuck here, because you get into that rut. We're going to work on that. And then, what are those things that most people do to sabotage their own growth? I see that happen a lot. And then the 3 core moves that you need to make in order to take your business to the very next level, as well as the KPIs and the metrics that you need to focus on. Now, let's go back to level number 1, the professional. This is where you're testing your voice. This is where you're testing your offer. This is where you're testing how you deliver your message. There's one keyword that actually, it bothers me every time I hear it, even from most gurus and coaches out there use it as well. Words have meanings. Subconsciously, we actually tell things to people by the way we dress and by the way we speak. So, if I was to tap you on the shoulder and ask you, what do you do? What will you normally say? Most people are going to say, I help X individual achieve something. All right, perfect. Let's take a look at that. Because I want you to get rid of this particular word. I help. I want you to get rid of the word help. That's a 4-letter word, and we don't want to use 4-letter words. Now, let me explain to you why. Let's say Saturday afternoon. You got about 325 little baggies spread all over your dining room table and the couch and the chairs everywhere. And you got all these little baggies, and you got to put one in each one of your bags, and you took some pictures, maybe you posted it in some of your friends' groups, and one of them calls you and says, hey, you need some help? And you go, sure, coming over. And they come over and they help you. And together with your friends, you got all these little baggies done for Sunday school, and instead of taking 3 hours, you did it in 1 hour. And everybody's happy, you're all laughing. Now, let me ask you, do your friends expect to be compensated monetarily because they came to help you? You're probably nodding your head and saying, no, they don't. because they came to help. But you feel an obligation towards them. So maybe you order a pizza and you guys sit down, have pizza, and you enjoy the rest of the evening. Great. Let's say it's Saturday afternoon. Now, we're working on a car, and let's say that I happen to be working on a classic car, and I got this 4-barrel carburetor all tore apart, took some pictures, posted it in, my car group, and my friends call and they say, hey, you need some help? I haven't worked in one of those forever. Come on over. And, together we clean it, we put it back together again, we get all greasy, we fire up the car, and it starts running, and it's purring, and everything's great. But they came to help. Again, let me ask you, do you think that they're going to expect to get compensated because they came to help? No. But maybe we'll order some wings and beers or something to drink, and we'll have a great evening after that. You see, when we use the word help, we're really telling people that what we do for free. Oh, wait, what? Yes. Let's get rid of the word help. What happens when you go to work? What happens when you get up on Monday morning and you happen to go somewhere to work? You're going to get compensated. Yes, because you went to work. So instead of me saying, I help X individual with whatever problem it is, how about if I change the help word with, I work with? I happen to work with service-based professionals that look to go to the next level in their business structure or start a coaching business. That's what I do. So when I use the word I help, subconsciously, I have already told that other person that I get paid for what I do. But if I say I help, hey, I do it for free. No, we don't. We're in business. We're in business for profit. And that's why I wrote this book, because I saw so many people getting stuck. And then there are little things that we do that we can change, just little things, okay? My friend Rich Manding calls it quarter-inch turns, okay? There are little quarter-inch turns that we can do in our business here and there that's actually going to make all the difference. So the book is free. Get it. I already paid for it, the publishing. This is my gift to you. All you got to do is cover the shipping and handling. I'm going to ship it to you. You're going to have it. You're going to learn about all these different quarter-inch turns that you got to do, the characteristics of each one of the 5 levels that are going to get you to the next step. Again, my name is Ruben, and I want you to become legendary as well. I will see you on the other side.